The guards watched in shock as a dead deer not only started moving but actually began to speak. But when James crawled out from inside it, everyone finally realized this was the beast he'd hunted. The Lord couldn't believe his eyes. An 8-year-old capable of hunting a C-rank magical beast? This was way beyond what you'd expect from a servant. Turns out, James had a one-of-a-kind summoner class. While he could currently only summon magical beasts rank D or lower, he'd figured out how to take down C-rank creatures through pure tactics. He'd used an F-rank frog to taunt the giant deer, making it lose its cool and charge straight into a trap that his moles had dug in advance. Just like that, it became a sitting duck. Thanks to this hunt, the Lord granted James the position of hunter, doubling his monthly salary, though he'd have to hunt magical beasts for the territory once a week. That's when James learned the Lord's finances weren't exactly in great shape. Most of the magical beast meat had to be sent up to the king as tribute, making meat a luxury even for the Lord's own family. Still, James was thrilled. An extra weekly hunting trip meant faster leveling up. Life settled into a routine after that. On the surface, as the hunter, he'd kill whatever magical beast the territory needed each week, but secretly, he'd take down dozens more on each trip. After 6 months of this, James had upgraded his gear and hit level 24, even without traps now. His summoned beasts were strong enough that he could just watch from the sidelines while they demolished C-rank magical beasts. The leveling efficiency was insane, but not all C-rank beasts were created equal. Take the iron ant, famous for its defense, his strongest beast, a saber-toothed tiger, couldn't even scratch its hide. Meanwhile, one hit from the iron ant could one-shot any of his creatures. Luckily, after leveling up, the sleep powder from his butterfly could finally affect C-rank beasts, even with the enemy completely knocked out and defenseless. Though, it took forever to kill one, he couldn't even harvest the magic stone, and this was with his summoned beasts getting his attack bonuses. That's when it hit him. His intelligence and magic power talents were both S-rank, but his attack power was only C-rank. Maybe that explained everything. With such high intelligence and magic stats, perhaps he was meant to learn magic instead. He remembered that Grace, the Lord's daughter, had 2-star mage potential, so he figured he'd ask her teacher to test him out. When he learned all he had to do was make a crystal ball light up to prove he could learn magic. He gave it everything he had, but no matter how hard he tried, the crystal ball didn't budge. The teacher coolly informed him he had no magical aptitude. Grace told him to just give up. James was completely stumped. What the hell was all that intelligence good for? Then, that very day, the Lord's eldest son Carter returned from the academy, his training complete. Apparently, his class was 1-star swordsman, and he was 14 years old. As a